Hey, water signs. This is going to be for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for November 2023. This is going to be a general. And though that is my intention when I pulled this reading, I cannot ignore that for many of you this is going to be about, if not a marriage, a long-standing relationship. So I was trying to go general, but I got what I got. So you've been in your head about something for a while, but after much consideration, it's a hard-won battle. You finally had an epiphany, and it's not anything that has happened outside of you. This is something you've realized on your own. Within this marriage, even though this is a divine pair, I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, neither one of you are happy. And that could be for various reasons. But you're waiting for this person. You're waiting for them. They've walked away, or at least they're emotionally separated from you, but they're watching you. So whether it's watching how you move while they're in close proximity to you, or watching you from a distance, I think they want to come back around, and they have something to say. I just don't know if it's going to be exactly what you want to hear right now. I don't see separation here. I see a desire. You're waiting. I see you waiting for this person, but you're waiting so much that it's become obsessive. And you know you're going to have a choice to make. And you're not moving on it right now. And maybe it's just simply not the time. Because this person will be coming back around. And you're going to have to make a choice. But one thing to remember when you make these choices, it all has to be balanced. And although there's a lot of emotion involved in this, we never want to make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. And I'm leaning more towards a reconciliation here. I think that both of you want to be together. But something has you guys discontent. You know, people can say, you don't need money, all you need is love. That's simply not true. It's just not. Everything needs balance. Yes, love is so important, but you know what? So is stability. And it's not about just wanting money. It's about just wanting to feel stable, whether that be within your home, within your money. And you're trying to put on a brave face, but your emotions are turned around right now. When the time comes and you have to make this decision, when they come back, or if you go to them, it can go either way. Just make sure it's practical. You know, and especially if your emotions are not in a good place right now. I mean, I don't know that that's ever a time to make a decision, but assuming you're in a position where you have to make a decision while your emotions aren't optimal, you have to think practically. It's necessary to think practically. Right now, I don't see any forward movement in this, even though there's every indication that there will be. There's every indication that you're waiting, that you don't feel like you're being treated fairly right now, or they don't, whoever it is you're dealing with. But for the time being, it looks like you're reflecting on the time and the energy you put into this situation. And I like that because there's some balance in the reflection, but don't let your thoughts run away with you, because I think you might be turning something over in your head to a point where it's not even productive for you anymore. Analyzing something on your own, nothing wrong with that in itself. But we can overdo it. You know, I refer to it as the committee in my head. You know, you can take one thing, turn it over and over, and not really get any answers, and quite frankly, get further and further away from getting a logical answer. For right now, I don't suggest ever waiting on anyone. Move on. Do your thing. I'm not saying move on to other people. I'm saying you have a life to live. You have a job. You have things you have to do. So for right now, do those things, because everything you do right now is going to bring you closer to feeling balanced enough to make the appropriate decisions for yourself. But I would say that this looks like something that could be ironed out. I don't know what has caused a rift between the two of you. It's been going on for a long time, though. So both of you need to come from a place of practicality. And yes, there's emotion in it. There's many factors to it. Don't overthink it. There's nothing wrong with stepping back and trying to sort it out in your head. But there's a fine line between overthinking it. And for the time being, you might want to just lean towards the practicality. What is practical? And your emotions are important. I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying there's simply not a place to make these big decisions from. Because we can manifest good, we can manifest negative. So be mindful. Take this time during the separation, whether it be physically, emotionally, from this person, to sort out your own thoughts. And to understand that it isn't just about emotion. They're in a relationship, there's just so many factors. So it looks like that's what you're going to be doing. So I don't know if you're going to have any resolution to this within the next month. But you could have some progress if you are mindful of the way you're thinking about it. And I feel like you want to act. You miss this person. This just might not be the time right now, because they have to get their thoughts sorted out as well. Because for whatever reason, they're saddened by something that's happened within this relationship. But when the time is right, give into your heart. But do it from a place where you've put a good amount of thought into it. Again, not overthinking. Sometimes the distance can actually help us see things clearer. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Have a great day.